Somebody asked me today where I would put my ideal composting toilet. Like, I've talked about this super loo, you know, one with white tile, one with a nice spot to wash your hands, and a place to pee, a place to poo, a little privacy, a little comfort, well lit. Where would I build my super composting toilet? Well, I'd like to make one down in Aronga, at the church probably, because they have one that they currently staff, and it could be an example of an ecological wonderful thing, and there's space for it, and it'd be great. I'd have to talk with them and see if they want that. Another great option, and this one's more under my own control, is to build one on the far side of the Bronca. To build one that can serve the park, because I want to build a park over there, you know, and I got to figure out how that would work. It could serve a camping ground or a place that's rentable by groups or individuals. Basically a base of operations. Now, it wouldn't just be a composting toilet. It would have at least 2 places to poo, probably gender separated. People really like gender separation, so we'll do that. I think that's dumb, but it's okay. We need more toilets anyway in a place. So in that case, you'd have 1 to 2 for men and 1 to 2 for women. Which sides were open would depend on the time of year and the amount of usage. You'd also have places to pee for guys where they stand up, and places to pee for people who sit down. Those pee places go into pee gardens, which lightens the liquid load on the other composting toilets. It's a solution, trust me, it works. I tried it. Now you need a roof over there near it, because sometimes it's rainy or sunny and having a roof is really good, and have a small kitchen there. And just start with one, you know. One can serve a lot of people. And it's a, you know, place to barbecue your stuff. Who knows, there could be a solar aspect to it. That same comfort station, in addition to the composting toilet and the roof, needs a bodega, a storehouse. That's a concrete block storehouse with a metal door. It needs a small hut integrated that is a comfortable place to live, and that's kind of the person that runs the space. Now, the space is designed to serve a lot of people because I want to increase camping around that, but you know, that person can have their own private space, nicely insulated, very comfortable, and they can have electricity. We need a small remote electrical system which just runs wireless internet, so people can have internet, perhaps 2 routers for different uses, who knows, a wireless dish to the satellite tower, perhaps a media server, who knows, and a little bit of light for that person staying at night. So a little bit of things available at night. It's likely that for a lot of the night, internet wouldn't be available, or maybe if people have battery power, that's a better time to have it be available because they can be more useful doing fun things in the day in the light, recording stuff, living their life, and at night they can catch up on their texting, because especially in the winter here, the nights are so long. There's extra hours in there. In the summer, not so much, or less anyway. But I think that's the kind of setup I would imagine, being able to create the right kinds of civilization in a place for people to enjoy a bunch of the year here. And then they'd probably be staying in tents as we then build more huts, like little ecological huts in different locations, which are very carefully selected. That's a brilliant concept to do on the far side of the Bronca. The costs there we'd have to evaluate, and it depends on exactly what we do. So making that super loo would provide something where people live in a pretty rustic life, but really the fanciest, coolest spot is that toilet. Be pretty cool. And of course, the next step would probably be to make a better kitchen so that we can have, we can easily feed people. That's all you need.